Okay, so today we're going to talk about the sequence of excitation. Well, you may ask, what is the sequence of excitation? So, the sequence of excitation is the way that the heart squeezes to carry blood throughout the body. Your heart is going to conduct a sequence of impulses to be able to constrict blood throughout your body, and carry its day-to-day and carry out its day-to-day functions. So to be able to start that, we need to go ahead and start at this SA node. Okay, so there's this node. This sinoatrial node is also called the pacemaker. It's also called your heart's natural pacemaker. It's a small mass that is a specialized cell. Okay, it produces an electrical impulse that causes your heart to beat. And that is also why it's called, again, the heart's natural pacemaker. Well, this SA node is going to carry impulses across the heart to the left atrium of the heart. And this is like a highway. It's a highway tissue that's carrying these impulses. Well, at the same time that it's doing that, it's also sending impulses and signals to another node. Now, this second node is called your atrioventricular node. Well, this is the second part that's going to happen. That is the sequence of excitation. As is happening, this AV node depolarizes. So this AV node is going to depolarize. And why it's going to depolarize is because it needs the atria and the ventricles to contract. Now, you can't have the atria and the ventriculars contracting at the same time, because if that happened, then the blood would be pushing against each other. So I'm going to show you right here. So the ventricles, we have the ventricles right here. And then we have the atriums. If they were, okay, so the atriums, you have the atriums, and then you have the ventricles, you have the right and the left. If they were contracting at the same time, then all of this blood would be pushing against each other, and we don't need that to happen. So there's going to be about a 3 times to 3 seconds that the atria is going to be contracting. So the atria is going to contract 3 times in 3 seconds. And then the ventricle is going to contract. Well, it doesn't happen at the same time. It is a half a second delay. So you have your atrium contracting 3 times in 3 seconds, okay? And then you have your ventricle contracting 3 times in 3 seconds. After that happens, then the impulse, after this delay happens right here, then the impulse is going to carry down to the bundle. And then what this bundle is called the bundle of His. I'll go ahead and show you what that is. So usually it's about right here. So this bundle of His is it is inside the intraventricular septum, okay? It is going to branch off into the right and to the left. So it's going to branch off into the right and left side of the ventriculars. Now we have right here, we have the left posterior fossicle, and then you have the right posterior fossicle, again because it branches off. Well, after it's branching off, then the impulse and the signal is going to go all the way down. And there are these fibers that are going to come off of these left and right branches. So these fibers are called your Purkinje fibers. And these fibers help spread this impulse and carry out this signal and impulse in the ventricle walls, in the muscle. And that is going to help with the contraction of the ventricular walls as it's sending it out all the way through. So they're like, it's like a tree almost. So it's sending them out. So again, we have the SA node carries impulses across to the left atrium, goes down to the SA node. Let me find this out. All right, going to the AV node. So SA, left atrium, AV node. There is half a second delay down to the bundle of His inside the intraventricular septum. The bundle of His branches off into the left and the right. Okay, impulses is carrying down to the apex of the heart. Well, Purkinje fibers are then also going to branch off again into the ventricle walls, carrying this impulse to conduct a contraction. So all of this happens. All of this is happening at a sequence of events. Yeah, so this is called the sequence of excitation. And please don't judge me on my drawing. I know a lot of people laugh at my drawing, but that's why I am becoming a nurse, not an artist.